guys? I am back in King Arthur Legends Rise, and I'm not alone. I'm joined by Saf. Saf, welcome back, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, Back into King Arthur. It's a new year and lots of new stuff that's been happening in King Arthur as well, which has been exciting.
Yeah, man, I'm digging the game. I don't know about you.
I think I'm gonna go.
Well, I do know about you. I know you also obviously really enjoy the game, and I thought I'd have you back because I did a quick, I don't know, progress update to my viewers. By the way, this is a sponsored video. You can download King Arthur Legends Rise in the pinned comment and the description of this video. So thank you, King Arthur, for making this video possible. I love the game. I did an update video on my account, and it got a lot of positive feedback in the comments. People love this game, and people were like impressed that I actually was dedicated to the game, because sometimes, you know, us content creators, we can advertise something and then not really play it. But I've been super active every day, but I just know I'm making mistakes along the way, you know, like
It's you-know-who to the rescue!
I know that there's things I could be more efficient for. So we're going to have you on the next video and really give me a rundown of how I can progress, what I should be doing at this point, 35, 40 days in or so. So that will be coming up really soon. But today I have been hoarding. I have not summoned since my last summoning. So it's been like 3 weeks with no summons on my account, because I just been I'm applying my raid principles, focusing on one team to level 60 and yada yada yada. So because of that, I've saved up every legendary hero summon ticket. I have not used any resources, right? So
I mean, this is great because this kind of gives a good sample as well to kind of go, okay, I think it's been about a month since we did that video. Like,
yes,
kind of like,
it's been a month. Yeah.
What kind of resources can you get to, you know, how nice is the game? Because sometimes when we play these games, they start you off really, really well. Like you start a new account of Raid Shadow Legends and they give you so much resources, and then it gets a little bit like, okay, where's my next dopamine dose?
Yeah.
I actually find in King Arthur, they give you plenty. And we can see here, like 4 guaranteed legendaries. We've got multiple opportunities to get more. And I think you've also got a boatload of summonings that you can do as well, I think we were looking at.
Yeah, so we're gonna just summon the heck out of everything right now. So I'm so excited to see who I get. I know there's gonna be at least 4 legendaries, probably 5 at least, right? So I'm really excited. I will say that I've spent, just full transparency, I've spent around $150 on my account so far, right? Snoop Dogg. I've been keeping track just to give players a barometer that I didn't go out and ever spend anything to get a legendary summon ticket, but some of the resources that I may have gotten could have helped get me one of these, you know? So I haven't kept track, frankly, but I did want to be transparent about that as well. So anyway, let's start with the mysterious hero summons, and let's just go 4 and let's see who we get. Okay.
Oh, 2 of the same rare. That's really unlucky. I mean,
yeah, so I got Cormac.
That's not bad.
I got Sarah, 2 Sarahs, and 1 Arthur. So obviously Arthur I can absolutely use. Cormac I've been using a little bit in some areas, so he seems to be pretty solid. So, you know, no legendaries. I just want to move on to the good stuff here. Let's just do one at a time, unless any of those rares stick out to you.
I think Sarah's a pretty decent healer off the top of my head.
Okay. Here we go.
Need her for some stuff. Okay. Good intentions do not guarantee good results. Oh, you got Bedivere. You've got a Bedivere.
Dude!
You know what that means?
Okay, I don't know much, but I know that Bedivere is
Have you got a Bedivere yet? Or is that your first? Okay.
No. Wait.
Bedivere is huge. Bedivere is massive.
So you get his weapon too? Is this a separate relic?
You always get a weapon. That's his starter weapon, but he's a group.
Okay, that's just a standard. Got you. Bedivere is like, I see him on the tier list, bro. Like, he's one of the best DPS in the game, correct?
Yes, he is. Actually, my video that I have on my channel is going to be, the first one is going to be on a guide about Bedivere. He's amazing. Really, really strong single target damage. They're probably one of the strongest in the game. And you can go like purely single target or with a little bit of AoE. His starter weapon is a bit of a mix of both, but you can specialize him on his other weapons if you get them. The key thing is his first awakened passive. That is his first passive that you can upgrade. That is what makes him super strong. Yeah, that dominant position. Ideally, if you want to be efficient, you will try to level his passive first before you level him up, because you want that first passive at max level, because what it does is every 3 turns, when he attacks 2 extra enemies afterwards.
Ooh, that's a good tip. I would never have in a million years. I would have leveled them up right away and not thought about that in terms of, that's a good general tip, because before you unlock, if you love the first passive, before you unlock the other 2, skill that up first.
Yeah, and that can absolutely one-shot another enemy. It hits that.
All right.
And if it's one target, if you think you basically attack once and then you attack 2 more times, it's a massive one.
Bro, we started out with a bang, man. Like, I am super excited. Oh, so I already have Merlin, but he's one of the GOATs, one of the best heroes in the game. So I will be using the Memory Stone. That's great.
Chivalry is always powerful.
Yep, I love it. All right. Merlin, do you use Merlin a lot? Do you have him?
I do have him. I don't use him as much as I use Turin, Aina, and Bedivere. They're like my core that I use everywhere because I get so many buffs, and Bedivere just becomes a single target monster. I put like 40% crit rate, counter attack, critical damage increase. He gets pierce increase up because I've got him at like +6, and Bedivere just becomes a bit of a one-man machine.
Okay.
Jillian I use a lot at the moment.
Interesting.
Especially if you can get one of her weapons, which I think is either the Frost or the Wind. It's not a starter weapon because it gives her an AoE heal. It makes her way stronger.
Okay, that's really good to say, because I was gonna like embarrassingly say, because I see her at the top of tier list. I read the reviews. Everybody loves her. I have her obviously, and I used her a lot at first because it's one of those things that she's so highly rated and blah blah blah. And I'm like, she's just not like Turin. The rare is helping me out a lot more, you know. So, but I think you're right. It's like the no AoE on the weapon, so maybe it's just like early game issues, you know.
It's when you can acquire the other weapon for her. I think it's like a Frost weapon. It makes her second ability effectively a AoE heal instead of a single target. So it's a massive difference. Okay,
so Cloudus was the last one that I summoned. I'm not sure if you saw, but I will say Cloudus, I don't know if you have her, what you think of her, and I see that she's like, I want to say on most tier lists, she's kind of like a notch below S tier, like A-ish. Maybe it's just early game. Maybe it's just whatever. Maybe I'm misassessing, but she is my most used and favorite hero on my entire account. Like, I love this hero. So I'm thrilled to get a chivalry for her.
Nice. I think I've only just got Claudus like a week ago, so I haven't really had an opportunity to play
She's
around with Claudus.
Insane, you know, or at least in the early game, insane damage, but like my best control with the turn meter gauge decrease or whatever the heck it is, attack gauge increase. So really love her. Those are my 4 Legos. Let me know, guys, in the comments, by the way, if you have any of these heroes and what you think of them. I want to go right to the special summons here, Saf. So you would say Belvedere is out of those, is the crown jewel.
And Bedivere is a massive, massive pull. It basically, it'll be interesting for you to do an assessment now. Take your Claudus and then use Bedivere and see how much of a difference it makes, because you might find all of a sudden the reason why Claudus isn't S tier is because people like Bedivere exist, you know?
That could very well be the case. I will say that here, Kay, we actually talked about her. You recommended her highly on one of our first videos. I have her at level 60. She's up there, probably one of my top 3 or 4 top used rares on the account.
She's very annoying in arena because you keep trying to hit her and she dodges. It's very frustrating.
All right, we'll keep it going here. We're guaranteed at least 1 legendary out of the special summons, so we'll see who we get.
This character, the Curvin, always reminds me of you know, the Dark Knight, the Justice League film, when he used to have the hammer. For some reason, I always get the vibe.
Yeah, I kind of see that as well. Okay.
Legendary.
We get our legendary.
You're a bit early here.
I know, right? Let's see who we get. I'm just gonna go one at a time. Baldwin. A Baldwin. I like Baldwin. He's all right. You don't like him?
I love the names of the characters. Baldwin.
Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. I don't know enough to know who's who.
This is my other favorite legendary, actually.
Woo!
I like this legendary.
All right, let's do it, baby. Man, she looks awesome. Tell me about. Oh, you just mentioned that you use her mainly on your account. Okay.
Yeah. So Ain is a support. but it is very good when you pair it with Turin. She has like an ability pairing with Turin. So what's really good about Ain is if you check her second passive, when you use her second ability, she gives everyone counterattack, AoE, and critical strike damage up for 60%. So
damn,
Bedivere to literally stack up his damage. And I think her A3 as well has the ability to increase duration of buffs on your team. And then I think her actual second ability gives more buffs as well, which is like removes things, gives you an attack increase. So you get like increased critical damage, counter attack,
dot immunity,
attack.
Wow.
One ability. Plus you get defense increase, dot immunity. She can.
Holy mackerel. She does a lot.
She does a lot, but she's not necessarily like the most craziest legendary in the game. But when you put her with, if you're using Turin a lot, Turin gets extra effects when in the same team with Ain. It's my trio, which is Ain, Turin, and Bedivere, and then I'll always substitute whoever I need around that team.
So it's already one of these situations, bro. Which I'm assuming that you recommend Ain and Bedivere like right away are going to be priorities for putting resources into.
Yeah, I would say Bedivere first because you'll have more universality. But another Turin.
Yeah, there we go, Turin. I'm making my way up there on her.
The bonus is pretty cool. I did see that they made some updates to her. I haven't had a chance to see what they actually did. They changed some of her features in the last update that came out about a day or so ago. But
okay,
I'm still using mine to great effect.
I love Turin. She's my most used rare on the account by far.
Yeah.
Anguish, though, I have met level 60 as well. He's one of my few rares that I've been using a lot, and I like this dude, but I haven't been using him. Mainly first made him for faction wars or whatever. What is it called? What is it called? It's not faction wars.
Favor dungeon.
The favor. There we go.
He's very good for bosses. Anguish is particularly good for bosses because he does max HP damage with his damage over time. So
okay, great
for gore loss, for example, if you're trying to progress there.
Okay, we get a ban. Have not messed around with ban personally.
We haven't banned ban yet.
All right, we're gonna go in. All right.
I think you might just have enough for one more legendary as well because you got your lucky legendary pretty early, so you were able to reset your mercy. Another
Kriden and another K. Fantastic. So K, Turin, Anguish. I'm getting a lot of my Here we go. Here we go.
Who does your shield protect? Guinevere?
Guinevere?
Oh, you skipped.
Wait.
Oh, we don't know.
I skipped the animation. What an idiot.
I think it's Guinevere.
All right, here's the big unveil. Some people might know. Okay, it's our girl. What do you think of Guinevere, man? I love Guinevere, dude. I love this hero.
She's one of those characters that I actually don't use in many teams, but she's so good at dealing with Crom Krach, which you have to farm for your ability upgrades for your relics. It's like she becomes almost like the most wanted legendary because of how insanely she deals with just that one encounter. So she's just one of those legendaries that I've never thought of her as like insanely OP until you then get to that encounter. You're like, I can't do this, and you just put her in the team and she just makes it ridiculously easy for you. So she's that like one legendary. If you like compare it to like Raid Shadow Legends a bit, it's like when you want like that lockout or that reset, you just want the one. You might not use it everywhere, but when you use it, it's so powerful that everyone wants to have one. And she is in that category for me. You want her for that boss, which you can only farm it 5 times a day. So you really need to make sure you're efficient and you get it done because it's really important.
Okay.
Oh, you're close. Yes, you can get that 8th bonus. That's
I got
really big.
I got it on Turin. I love this. Oh, I didn't even look at it. Let me, my bad. What was, okay, so I get the recovery powder.
So it goes from that to the next thing.
Healing elixir 10% trigger upon using skill. Ooh, cool.
So you basically get double the chance and abnormal stats to block debuffs, essentially, when she uses any heal. So, or any ability. So really,
man, I could just keep going with this. I could keep going with her.
You could, but remember that the 9th and the 10th
it don't give you
as important. Yeah. It's normally the 8th bonus is the one you absolutely really want to get going. So
I would go, but these damn pedestals. I'm like,
I'm struggling for the other material. Pedestals are easy for me to get.
But, really? Yeah. All right. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong, but we'll cover that in the next video. let's put a pin in it and talk about all the things I'm doing wrong on my account, and you know, moreover, which efficiencies I can explore or maybe even exploit a little bit better on my account. So that will be all coming in the next video, guys. Let us know what you think of the heroes that we summoned. I will say, just rewinding just a tiny bit on Guinevere. Again, it could be early game misunderstanding or misassessment, but she might be my number 2 favorite legendary on my account, man. Like, and I have some beasts. Yeah,
he is great, but I think because I got Bedivere so early.
Yeah.
I don't need to survive because Bedivere, like, you got to see it to believe it. Like, he's so monstrous. He's just insane.
But even her damage was shocked me. She's not like my number 1 DPS. But I was like, whoa, she can like actually nuke too. Like, anyway, but we'll talk more about all these heroes and a lot of thoughts and ways that we can build them in the next video. Saf, thanks so much for joining me, guys. You can check out HH Gaming Network, Saf's channel. And did you say you're going to start some King Arthur, or you're just doing it alongside your other content on the main?
I've got a couple of King Arthur videos out already, and some coming out this month.
All right, guys, you can check out that in the description. And hey, again, thanks for King Arthur Legends Rise.
I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of my coworker.
Again, thanks to King Arthur Legends Rise for sponsoring this video. Download now, join my clan. I make spots basically every day. I kick the least active player in the clan every day, so check back and join the Ashholes. We're level 7, almost level 8, and things are moving along nicely here in the clan. So download now using my link. Thanks again to King Arthur Legends Rise, and thank you for watching all the way till the end. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.